So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Ignori has the space to... Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fofana. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Caicedo. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Over to the right flank. That's really well cleared. Caicedo. That's a delicate pass. And he was alert to it. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Fernandes. Chelsea are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Swings it across. Gehi clears without hesitation. Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Fernandes, and he's managed to get free. Cucurella is in a really good position out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action, and it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, no joy this time. And it's Fernandes. Liam Delap. He's on it, can he get away? Bernardo Silva. Tries one from range! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Gehi. Ake. It's Bernardo Silva. Nori, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nori is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered low. Gusto. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Ake. Nouri. He won't be happy with that one. Kukurea. And Chalobah. Gusto. Pedro Neto. Nico Gonzalez. Yehi. And it's Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chalobah. And it's Lavia. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri makes a dash for it. It's a promising position. Matheus Nunes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Manchester really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Here comes the cross. Foden.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Caicedo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pedro Neto. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto gets flagged offside. Ake. Now it's Nouri. Nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ake. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
No way through. Goes for a shot! It's a really well-measured ball. And now the breakaway. Nouri. It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Palmer. Caicedo. shifted it to the flank. And it's Fernandez. Spread neatly. And he can clear it away. Hato. And Cucurella. Fernandez. Has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nouri. Bernardo Silva. And it's Lavia. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's having a go! Too close for comfort.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 47.
So we have
Phil
further
Foden.
activity on the bench here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Spread to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Manchester really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cherki! It's bounced back off the post. And that was very necessary. Hato.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Palmer. Liam Talap. Cherki. And the counter is on. Cucurella makes the interception. Yehi. And he goes cross-field. And it's Palmer. Good take, and is he in? Played out towards the right wing, not where it came from.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's had it taken off him. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. He's in a good position. It's the lap! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that could be pivotal! Has he won it? He just might have won it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Hello, everybody,
there.
and a quick announcement now. We will